Hey, what's up, social cameras and YouTubers? How you guys doing today? So another vlog video for you guys, basically for today. I'm gonna talk about two different things. So the first one I want to get into, and both topics kind of have something to share with each other. Okay, so it's the reason why I'm talking about two different topics, even though they are kind of linked in a way. So first, I want to talk about Verizon Wireless because I read this up on Android Authority, and Verizon now has a new plan, a single line plan with unlimited talk, text, and what was it? I think 2.2 gigs of data. I think 2.5 or 2 gigs of data for $60. Now this is where I think Verizon Wireless is crooks because they have majority of the subscribers in the market to them, so they are making ample amount of money. And the way this plan works is that you have 2 gigs of data, I believe. That's what it is 2 gigs. And once you pass 2 gigs, it's $15 for every extra gig that you use. So I got massive heartburn. Forgive me. But it's $15 for every extra gig you use. So if you are a data hogger, or if you're just a person who really relies on their data a lot, if you use up your 2 gigs, they are going to charge you $15 for another gigabyte you use. So if you're at 3 gigs, you're going to get charged at $15 on top of your 60. So that's $75. And then if you use another gig, so you use 4 gigs, then basically your plan will basically go up to being $90. And that's just, to me, that's kind of crap. So I do feel sorry for a lot of Verizon users who choose this plan because basically, use your Wi-Fi at home a lot, and and when you go to different places that have Wi-Fi, use the Wi-Fi over there to kind of save you from getting charged that extra $15 just for using. And I believe the $15 charge goes in as soon as you pass 2 gigs, because then anywhere within that first gig would still, they'll probably just round it to the $15 for one additional extra gig. So I mean, even though you don't use an additional gigabyte, you'll probably still get hit with that fee just for going over your allotted data. So to me, that's just kind of ridiculous. I think Verizon, because they are at the top right now, since they've acquired Alltel way back in the day, which put them ahead of AT&T. I just think they're just full of baloney, and which is why I would never use their service or recommend Verizon to anybody. Just like their services are not bad, okay? Their services is actually really good, and it really covers a lot of the areas that people would want to use service at. It's just that I think that because they know that they're on the top, they're just gonna start trying to wring you out of every penny you earn from your job or from whatever you do, and I think that that's just where they're crooks. Now, data has become a super huge issue. Another article that I read had to do with, I believe, the FCC wanting every cell phone company to basically put down their idea, what they've been doing as far as throttling people on data, and they want to know if it is for for an engineering issue why they throttle people, or is it just a business issue? And if it's just a business issue, then something will be done about it. If it's an engineering issue, then we're not going to do nothing about it, because then that just actually means that what they're doing is kind of help freeing the network so everyone has a chance to use it, and that it's not overly congested, clogged, and giving everyone the worst service they could ever get possible. Now, the reason why I talk about this is because, I did my last video where I talked about SD cards and how they could crap out and what would cause them to burn out, and some other fixes you guys could basically do when it comes to SD cards. One of the things that I talked about was cloud storage, and I know a lot of people don't rely on cloud storage because we don't have the unlimited data like you would think to actually be able to store a majority of your stuff on cloud. Because you're constantly having to use data to get your pictures back on your phone, or to even upload your pictures or upload files, or say you have a zip file, it contains little video clips of your time with your family, and you zipped it up in a file, and the file is like 64 megabytes. It's going to take a good chunk just to upload it. And so that is, to me, I feel like you know, that we should get more than just 2.5 gigs on prepaid, or have to do this whole crap of paying like $70 just to get 5 gigs. I think the normal standard should be 5 gigs, and then for the additional ones, you know, get, you know, 7 gigs or 7.5 gigs or 10 gigs and up. You know, I think it should go to that. 2.5 gigs, 2 gigs is not enough for any random person. I mean, I'm on Boost Mobile on the $40 plan, only getting 500 megabytes of data, and I've been on this plan for about a week, and I'm already at 85% of my use. But at home, I use it on Wi-Fi majority of the time, and so it's not such a huge deal for me. When I'm out and about, I'm not really on my phone. My attention is more towards my family and not my cell phone. So the only time that my cell phone, you know, occupies my time is when I have absolutely nothing to do and I'm at home. So I think mobile carriers should really get off their high horse. They're building enough spectrum for, you know, everyone to basically run LTE. So come on, I mean, there's got to be something that we can do better. One of the biggest things that I read last night, also just a little off topic, was the new CEO of Sprint, Marcelo Clar, however you pronounce his name, and the 3 phases of what he's doing to Sprint and changing it around. One of it is cutting the cost of the plans. One of it is getting out LTE faster to its subscribers. And the third is cutting jobs. So certain people from Sprint are going to get laid off because they're not really needed, and they're going to cut the price of the plans. And hopefully this also trickles down to Boost Mobile and Virgin Mobile as far as what type of plans that they offer and what they're giving with those plans. And I think things are going to change up for Sprint. But going back through everything, I think that every company should at least minimum 5 gigs should be what we start out with and move our way up. And as far as Verizon, I think, you know, Verizon Wireless is a bunch of crooks for doing what they're doing to their customers. I would not recommend this plan to anybody, and I hope that, you know, people are a lot wiser to not choose this plan. So anyways, thanks for listening to this rant of mine and this vlog today. And you guys are so great. Thank you to my new subscribers that just recently subscribed. I love you guys so much for that. And if this video was mildly entertaining or informative, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, because it really helps me out to know if what I'm doing is actually good. And if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more content like this and others to come in the future. And yeah, you guys have a great day or a great Sunday and great week coming up. And the next time you guys see me, I will officially be 32 years old. So thanks for watching. You guys have a great week.